Ladies and gentlemen, this time around, the revolution will not be televised. Woo! As we proceed to give you what you need. Oh, nine, mother.
Buy this car to drive to work to pay for this car. Buy this car to drive to work to work.
Welcome to Yellow Brick Road. I'm Jordan, and today I'm going to talk about Joy Reid bringing on a body language expert to analyze Bernie Sanders and his lying ass. But first, please consider donating to Devon's Journey to Recovery. The GoFundMe link is in the description box. Click the link, read the story, check out the other donations, make a donation yourself. All the money goes to charity. Well, I think GoFundMe takes a portion of it. But yeah, most of the money goes to charity. So please, if you have $5 laying around or more, hopefully, you can donate to Devon's Journey to Recovery. GoFundMe link in the description box. All right. So here we have Ann Reid, and a body language expert. Let's hear what she has to say, or what they have to say.
Yeah, I mean, Judy, the thing about this dust-up between the two of them is that scandals hurt you more when they seem plausible, right? I mean, Bernie Sanders does have a sort of physicality, you know, when he talks, that is a shaking your finger at Hillary Clinton, shaking your finger, shovey, weirdy, you know, his physicality makes me think, yeah, he could have said, you know, listen, I think in this environment a woman can't win. That doesn't seem like a crazy
first of
thing
all,
for him
I
to
think
say.
Wow. If you paid any attention to Bernie Sanders, that's how he talks in general. When he's at a fucking town hall event, he's talking to someone who loves him. He's wearing one of his shirts saying, I love you, Bernie. What do you think about how you're going to get Medicare for All passed? I love you, Bernie. He's like, whoa, blah, 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 blah. And he does the finger thing. That's like a trademark of his. So, obviously, and I'm very sure that Joy Reid knows that. So she's going to take certain things and twist them around. She's going to try to bend reality for any gullible dipshit that will believe anything she's saying right now. And in fact, she's going to bring on a body language expert to, I don't know, make her point sound like it's some sort of concrete, official, legitimate thing. When really this is just a smear bullshit. Not only is this story sinking Warren, but she's gonna go with it. It's gonna sink her too. But what else could she do, right? Why not do it? Yeah, it'll hurt your ratings. It'll hurt how people view you, but whatever. Because there's no way I could do something, you know, righteous. That's out of the question. So I might as well go down with the sinking ship. All right, here's a body language expert who's also tanking her career.
I think Bernie's fine. We see him, he's forward anyway, Joy, but here he turtles. If you look at his eye level where he normally answers questions, when he makes the denial.
Now hopefully we've seen the Joe Rogan when he's talking about Bernie Sanders. Not when Bernie's there, but when Bernie isn't there. And he says, like, man, his head's like in his chest, right? He has such bad form that his head is like down here. And she's like, you can see the shouldering, the forcefulness of the turtling up. It's like, no, he just has really shitty posture, right? Like his head is just in his chest. He has bad posture, right? That was on the Joe Rogan Jimmy Dore interview, where he's like, oh, Bernie's probably a lot taller. He's just, you know, crooked and shit. Either that or he's turtling over people to dominate them. I'm trying to dominate you, so I'm going to turtle over. The fuck does that mean? He's in a power position. He's the maester from Game of Thrones. Where he's like, ugh. Closes the door. He's like, ooh. Does squats and shit. I saw Tulsi Gabbard doing this. Ugh. All right.
His whole shoulders come up like a little kid getting caught. His eye level is below his shoulders. This is trying to hide in plain sight. And many of us, we don't know what to look.
Hide in plain sight. This is the most egregious one, like, ever. Like, first, the whole little drama shit with Warren, that was, like, number one. This tops it. They're lucky that no one gives a shit about them and their opinions, other than a small amount of people who don't talk socially to everyone else anyways. But if they had a larger platform, people would be like, what the fuck? But, you know, no offense to older people, but 65 years old plus is the average age of MSNBC viewers. And maybe they're tailoring their content towards them. Maybe they would believe something like that. Right? You know, he's hiding in plain sight. His eyes are lower. Maybe she's shorter. I don't know. Maybe he's like, I'm so disgusted with you, I don't want to look you in the eyes right now. Because if I look you in the eyes, I'm going to go off. Which I think he should have gone off. And, you know, in a more decent, in a nice way, go off. You know, these guys will use anything against him.
So if you look for this right out of the gate, and the strongest denial is simply saying no. And I think women in particular, we want to believe human beings. So we're like, yeah, I would say that. He literally said, well, as a matter of fact, I didn't say it. That's 9 words. Unnecessary. No. Did you vote for Donald Trump in the last election?
Absolutely no.
Right? So no. Did you dress up as an Easter bunny on Easter?
Absolutely no.
Right? So it's no. We say no. Absolutely is actually not the strongest denial. You're playing with me here in the game, but at least you're getting the no in here. We're not hearing the no with Bernie. Also with Bernie, he has numerous hotspots. He says, well. Liars like to start with, well. He looks away. He laughs. I think he might have been coached to laugh in this moment. A lot of politicians are coached to laugh in the difficult times, so we're focused on the...
This just tells me anything he would have done would have been analyzed by this lady. She's like, whatever he does, just turn it into some sort of psychological thing. This is a pseudo fucking... whatever field she's in, she's doing the pseudo version of it, right? Like anything he would have done, if he would have just said no, I didn't do this, she'd be like, ugh. See how you immediately went with no? Do you see that? A better answer would have been, you know, more words to explain yourself, but instead he just said no. Whatever Bernie would have said, did. If he would have stood there like this, like a fucking robot, she'd be like, look how stiff and robotic he looks. He must be guilty. If he was nice and calm and charismatic, like, that's no big deal, you know. Look how calm and cool he must be pretending. He might be a psychopath, actually. Anything he would have done would have been twisted into, you know, making him look bad. Let's finish off the last couple seconds.
Laughter, and it's supposed to send a message that this isn't serious. It is serious. If he said it, which I believe that he did, he would have been better to just own it. You know, Barack Obama wrote a book.
But he didn't. It's like, just own it. It's like, fuck. What's that question they always ask? They'll ask something like, oh, do you enjoy beating your wife or something like that to catch someone? Like an unfair type of question, right? It's like, so what's it like to hate women, Bernie? I don't hate women. You could have just said no. But no, that's not how you set up the question. See, no is a more direct answer, and women, they usually tend to, like, you know, empathize with the word no when they're really direct about it.
Your shoulders say it all.
Bernie, your haircut, it says everything. We know you're guilty.
But I've been going to the same barber for 40 years. I don't understand.
Just admit it. You're guilty. This is bad.
Years ago, and he said what in the book? He tried cocaine and marijuana, and he never touched the stuff again. We never talked about it when he was president after that. If Bernie just owned it, this would disappear. We wouldn't be talking about it 6 days later.
But Bernie, he did
But if he didn't do it, all from most evidence that I would consider, from straight up intuitive sense to just viewing the personality to out here, out loud. None of the evidence fits for him saying that. For him saying a woman couldn't win. So now you're just telling him to admit to it because his shoulders were rounded? The freak? This is one of the easiest videos I've ever had to do. It's just on its face stupid. On its face stupid. Usually I try to take videos like this and add something to them so that they're actually worthwhile. I would say, you know what? Do your own investigations. Pay attention to body language. Once again, you don't have to know what's happening, but try to read, intuitively, or try to read the other person's intentions. Try to do stuff like that, and then turn it on to these two assholes. Like, what is their intention when they're doing this? What is their body language like? Like, would you vote for Trump? Or did you vote for Trump? Absolutely not. It's like, yeah, you have to play a character. There was no deep thinking about it. Like, oh, what is with this Trump guy? What are his policies? What's the other person's policies? I mean, like oh, robot, got it. So yeah, turn your intuitive senses, use your body language expertise, because you're as much of an expert as these people seem to be, and turn it on them. Let's see what they look like. What are their intentions? Do they have moral intentions? So what's going on? You get it. All right, that's it for me. Please subscribe if you like. Comment, agree, disagree. Tell me what you think. Is this enough to convince you that Bernie did say that a woman couldn't win because of his shoulders or something, or his finger pointing that he always does, that we've always seen him do? Tell me in the comment section. Don't forget to donate. Devon's Journey to Recovery GoFundMe link in the description box. With all that said, give this video a thumbs down.
Say you wanna get in.